Hey everybody, it's Julie Matias with J. Marie Fitness, and today is going to be a full body blast. You guys ready to do this? Let's get warmed up real quick. We're gonna just do some jumping jacks. You can do this for about 30 seconds, then do some high knees. And I'd like you to get some squats in as well. I have this all written down below. I have all the warm-ups and the entire workout. Okay, so you're just gonna warm up a little bit, get the arms going, some windmills, get everything kind of warmed up, ready to go. The whole body's gonna feel today, everybody, the whole body. Maybe some torso rotations. Just anything like that. I know I'm warmed. I also just finished a workout prior to this, so we're gonna get going right away. Like I said, warm up for about 2 minutes. You want to get that body warm. Get your water, get your towel, get some weights. Today I have light, medium, and heavy weights for what we're going to do. We're going to work the upper body, the lower body, the core. So if you guys are ready, I am. Let's go. Okay, so what I have for you guys today is 2 rounds. We're going to do 4 moves each round. I have compound moves to get more calorie burn, more metabolism burning things going on for the rest of the day. So there's 4 moves, 1 minute each move. Then you're gonna have a cardio blast. And then you're gonna go on to the next round after 1 minute rest. And then we've got a core round, okay? The core round, I do have it down. So you're doing 1 minute for, I believe, let me see, I've got 2 exercises, sorry. See, I can't even remember. I write everything down and then forget. Anyway, there's 2 exercises. You're gonna do 1 minute each move, and you're gonna repeat the core round twice. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, hammer curls with a lunge, and then we're gonna move forward. So like I said, I did some compound moves today. So hammer curls, I have 10s, you can do 15s. Because we're going for a full minute, I went with 10s. If I was gonna do, 10 reps, maybe even 15 reps, I might go to the 15s or 12s, 12 and a halves, but for today, because there's gonna be a full minute, I'm gonna go ahead and do 10s because I know I'm gonna tire myself out. So keeping that in mind. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do alternating lunges with hammer curls. So we're gonna lunge back, hammer up. I want your legs 90 degrees, chest up, tummy in. And go from the side, okay? Your arms close to your ribs. And that's what you're gonna do for a minute for this one. So let's bend down when you're putting the weights down. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so for the next one, again, I'm gonna go ahead with my 10s. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks with a chair squat. So basically, it's a tricep kickback, but you're gonna stay in that squat position. Why? Because it's going to keep those legs burning. So squat down. You want your hips tucked under you, okay? I want you to bring your elbows in tight to your ribs, and you're gonna kick back. Squat as low as you can, keeping those all the weight in your heels, your tummy tucked, chest up, back straight, and you're gonna do this for 1 minute. All right, let's get to the next one. Okay, so Arnold press with calf raise. Again, I'm trying to double up here because I'm trying to give you more bang for your buck. I like to get in and out of my workout and move on with my day. I'm again gonna stick with my 10s. For one, I have 8s, 10s, 15s. You guys have to use what works for you. If you can finish out the minute easily with what you're lifting, you need to go heavier. If it's really a struggle toward the end, go a little bit lighter. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all about form. All right, let's get to it. So in Arnold press, you're gonna come up, you're gonna go in, up, then I want you to do a calf raise. In, up, calf raise. And you're gonna do this for 1 minute. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, so for your last 1 minute workout in the first round, we are gonna do a full bicep burnout. Basically, you're doing a full bicep curl for the full minute. Go as heavy as you can. If you have to drop weight, you can do a drop set. Do a heavier weight for 30 seconds, maybe drop down to a lighter weight and just finish out the minute. But for all of it, just keep going, don't stop. So you're gonna come all the way up, all the way down. I want your elbows tight again to your ribs. That is correct form. You can't be out like this. That's a wide. I want you this way, forward. And I want, again, your elbows tight to your ribs, belly in tight, your hips tucked under you, and your chest up. And you're gonna go full minute, okay? So keep it going. Okay, so we're gonna do a cardio blast in between. I just finished the first round. I'm gonna do a cardio blast, then we're gonna rest for a minute, and then we're gonna go into the second round. Now, if you've got more time, you can repeat these rounds, then move on if you want to. But make sure you do the full for the superset, the giant set of the workout, then do the cardio, and then rest, go back into that round if you want to. So for this cardio blast, we're gonna do what I call shooting hoops. So all we're gonna do, go side to side as though you're shooting a basketball. And you're gonna go for 1 minute. Let's get that heart rate up. And then you've got that cardio blast. All right, take your 1 minute rest. Let's get to the next round. Let's get to some lat raises. For this one, because it's a complex move in itself, I just want you guys to stand tall. You can have hip width apart. Again, make sure your hips are tucked under you. Your belly is nice and tight. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna alternate. We're gonna go front and side, and you're gonna go for 1 minute. Again, I would choose a little bit lighter weights if you need to. Do not go past your shoulders. Keep your stomach in, again, your chest, your shoulder down. Shoulders should be down and back, away from your ears, and just keep going for a minute. All right, who's ready for the next one? I know I am. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a decline press, work the chest area with a glute bridge. So we're also working the lower body, the glutes, the hammies, everything's gonna engage. So I have 15s for this because I can work the chest. I know I can do a little bit heavier, and it's not a long lever, so it's a close lever. I can go up and I'll be fine with that. However, again, you need to gauge. I'm picking them up, putting them on my hips. I'm gonna lean back. All right, so my legs, my feet are actually gonna be tucked closer to my butt. I'm gonna push up. I've got my weights right at my chest, and I'm just gonna go up while keeping the glute bridge the entire minute, and I'm gonna push up. The weight should be over your chest, not over your head, not over your stomach, over your chest. You want nice fluid motions, and you're just grazing the floor. You don't want to hit the floor all the way. You want to keep that tension. And you're just going to keep going for 1 minute. Simply put the weights down. Okay, we're going to do a rotating chest press. Bring that chest out a little bit. I'm sticking with my 15s. I do have my 10s handy if I need it. Okay, so just make sure you guys have some other weights handy, but make sure they're out of your ways for safety so you don't hit them with your hand or you trip on them. I'm going to go ahead and put them on my hips again. Lean back. Okay, so I'm going to start in a chest press position, but when I go up, I'm going to rotate it so my palms are facing, then I'm going to turn and come back down. Now, this whole time, make sure that your belly is tight and your back is fully on the floor. This means that your abs are engaged. That's all there is to it. Okay, so next we're gonna do an actual chest press, next we're gonna do a chest fly. That being said, because I'm gonna be going a longer lever away from the body, I'm gonna go ahead and get the 15s out of the way, and I'm actually gonna switch to my 10s. Again, this is a full minute. You're trying to push yourself and get as many reps as possible. I would definitely start writing things down as well, like how many reps you did this week versus next week. Maybe you can get some more. And if you go up in weight, that's even better. So I've got my 10s, putting them on my hips, and I'm gonna lay it right down. Belly is tight. Everything is tucked to the floor. And all I'm gonna do is I've got these over my chest, and we're gonna fly it out. There's a little bend in my elbows, and it's coming right over my breastbone. We're just gonna burn the chest right out. All right, get that done for a minute. Let's work the back. Let's work the back. You guys ready to work the back? One of our last workouts for the day, and then I have a little bit of a bonus for you. I know you're pretty excited. All right, so I've got a 15. Most of the time I use a 20 or 25 for this, but right now, like I said, I'm starting to burn out a little bit. I did a workout prior to this, so I know that I need to kind of lighten my weight a little bit for form purposes. So I'm grabbing the weight. I've got it fully in my hands, and I'm gonna lay down. Again, your back is pressed down to the mat, and I'm gonna lift it overhead, and I'm gonna do a lat pull over. My tummy is tight, my hips are tucked under, and I'm just going down to the floor as far as I can go, keeping my abs engaged, and you're gonna feel the big lat muscles working. Okay, so if you guys want to burn out, which I know you do, before we hit our cardio move, do a minute of push-ups. Now, you can either do them on your knees, if you want to do modified push-ups, or you could do full push-ups, but go for go for a minute, and try to keep it going. Okay, so let's burn it out a little bit. You guys ready? Push-ups. That's going to burn that chest area out. It's going to engage a little bit of your secondaries on this particular move, which is your tricep muscles. Everything's going to be really working because your abs need to be engaged, and all of a sudden your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings, because it's holding you up, are all going to be engaged. So this is a great burnout. Go for a minute. If you can do 30 seconds on your feet and 30 seconds if you have to modify down on your knees, do that. That's totally cool. Or drop down, get back up. Just keep moving for that minute. So you want to make sure that your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all lined up. Your back is flat, your belly is tight, okay? And you're going to come down as far as you can go. Some people can go further than others because of their shoulder flexibility. If you need to be on your knees, that's fine too. Again, make sure your back is completely flat. Your arms, shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all lined up. And you're going to come down and just keep moving for that minute. I know you've got this. It's time to cardio blast it out. Okay, do another full minute. We're going to do skaters. I made sure I had all my weights out of the way, moving my mat out of the way. I'm ready to go. So you're going to start low, and you're just going to try to jump as far as you can. Go as fast as you can for 1 minute. Get that heart rate going. All right, you guys ready to work your core? Your abs really do a lot of work, believe it or not just in this section, but all sections, because it's the base area that holds everything tight while you're doing all the other moves and making sure your back is supported. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. We're gonna do side plank with knee pulls. So if you need to modify, you can be down. Make sure, again, your shoulder and elbow are all lined up. You can keep your knee on the ground, okay? Arm up, and you're just gonna simply pull your knee in, keeping your belly tight. And you're gonna do 30 seconds each side. If you want to do more advanced, you can be all the way up, and you can even have your leg out. But for the most part, keep going for 1 minute. The next core move is going to be plank ins and outs. You can move it to plank jacks if you want to. That is up to you, how you're feeling right now. So you're going to get into the plank position. Again, everything is lined up here, belly in tight, your hips tuck under, and all you're going to do is you're going to move your feet in and out. Oh, you guys can't see my feet. Let's try this again. Okay, so for the plank position, we're going to do actually plank ins and outs. You can change it to a blank. For the last core move, it's going to be plank ins and outs. With this one, you can go nice and slow for the full minute. You can move it to plank jacks. That's what's really cool. The entire time, make sure, again, Everything is lined up here. Your belly is in, your hips are tucked under, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna go out, out, in. If you want to do the plank jacks, all you're doing is jumping. This gives you a little bit more cardio as well, and you can keep going with that. Make sure the entire time you've got your belly in tight and your tush stays down, not up, down. Got it? All right, let's get down to the cool down. I felt that one. I don't know about you guys. Woo! I've got my water, I've got my towel. I am definitely ready for my shake and post-workout and ready to go for the rest of my day. Anyway, so cool down. You want to make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're drinking water throughout the workout, toweling off, making sure if you have a mat or if you're using a workout bench, you're toweling that off and not working with that and all sweat and stuff because you could slip a little bit. You don't want that. It's all about avoiding injury. All right, so for the cool down, take a deep breath. Okay, just breathe. Take some deep breaths in. Let me move my mat out of the way. Again, we want to work and stretch out those shoulders. They did a lot of work today. Okay, so shoulders away from your ears, cross your body. Just feel that stretch in the back, the lower part of the shoulder. Let's do the tricep on this side. Just pull down a little bit. You guys worked hard. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I do have other workouts. If you just subscribe to my channel, check those out. I can also help you with nutrition. I've got a couple of nutrition programs that I am certified in. If you do struggle with that, as well as other virtual online groups that you can join with a bunch of people that I absolutely love. We have a lot of fun. We do virtual workouts together. We support each other. We have accountability. It's really great to keep on track. Okay, so let's get that chest. Just stretch it out, pull down a little bit. You can even do this, push forward. This is the best part, isn't it? All right, let's do the quads. Again, line up knee to knee, push the hips forward, get that stretch in the quadricep. Again, you want to hold 20 to 30 seconds if you can. Sometimes you need a balance partner, chair, pat, whatever. Keep that held. For hamstrings, just tilt, kind of hinge back. Just lean forward, grab that toe, and move back a little bit. As you can see, lean with the toe. You can feel that stretch in the hamstrings. And then you just simply come forward. The calves work too, so you can take that back, push that back leg down. Okay? Lean the hip forward, kind of bend into this, and you're gonna get that calf stretch, which is really nice. Stretching is also a very good calming thing after such a hard workout. Your muscles need it because they work so hard during the workout. They're tightening up. You want to stretch them back out. Again, make sure you get your water. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you need anything, hey, don't hesitate to message me. Bye, everybody.